what's up, guys? I think really quick before everything starts, please go and check out my previous video. It's called 103% natural body transformation or something like that. It's gonna mean the world to me, and I really appreciate that. The reason I'm saying that is because they don't want to publish it again. It's not YouTube's fault. It just fucked up again. So yeah, thank you very much.
If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down.
You guys, real quick before the video starts, I'm streaming on Twitch daily. If you want to support me, the link is in the description. Go there and follow me. Thank you, lads. Enjoy the video. Your boy Gribby is still here today. I got something really fucking special for you, lads. Give me a sec. I just watch if my camera is in the front. You know how this kind of issues. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, the question of the ages for a woman. Do we need men? And let's react on it.
Do we need men?
Yes.
Starting with you, going around the table.
Do I need a man? No. Does the world need him? The world needs people.
Into the mic.
Humans, people in general. Do I personally need a man? No. Does the world need women, men alike? Yeah.
So you don't need a man romantically, but you need men in other ways.
Me, no. Me personally, are you asking me personally? Do I feel like I need a man at any point in my life?
Not romantically, but do you need men?
Me, no.
But well, if the world and society.
She doesn't need a man, man. Like, it makes perfect sense, right? And we're not talking about the romantic part. She doesn't need a man. But when she's gonna call the police if something happens, a man shows up. Most of the time. And if not, then she's not gonna feel as safe as she thinks. Other thing. Something might happen to her car, right? Who is gonna call? Who the fuck she's gonna call? Exactly. Another example. I could go all day long, man. Something broke to her house. Who she's gonna call? Another man. So what she is? A delusional dumbass. Let's continue.
Society needs men. Don't you two need men? As you are a.
I am completely okay with going off-grid, living on an island. In peace.
How would you get to the island?
The only piece gonna be there, actually pieces, is yourself. Eaten by a shark or from somebody else. Because trust me, lady, you don't have survival instincts. Biology.
Build a boat.
You would build the boat yourself?
Yeah.
Which island are you? There's the Channel Islands out
She's
here.
She's gonna build the boat herself. You know? She's gonna do it. She can, you know? First of all, lady, how you know what's a boat? Oh, a man created that. Ah, I see. So because of that man, you know what's a boat. So you're wrong here. Now let's pretend that right now, at this moment, that she has all the knowledge that she has, right? She's gonna fucking do it. The first 10 hours, she's gonna give up. Or if she actually make it, which I doubt it, she's gonna be eaten by something. It's pretty simple.
You would go to those islands, or which island in particular?
Wherever. Wherever my boat takes me.
Would you take an airplane to get to the island?
If your boat takes shuttle.
Probably not, because I don't have a license to fly it.
Just a question. So you'd build a boat. You'd build a boat. Where would you get the materials to build the boat? Like Home Depot?
Chop down trees.
You would chop down trees.
Why not?
With what tools?
Bro, she tries to like make it like she doesn't need anything that man created. What a dummy, man. And I can guarantee you, if that actually happens, and she has to go to the island, she's gonna get every single tool that man created. Every single one.
Chainsaw queen. You can
chainsaw?
operate a chainsaw.
You can make
You don't
a
need
fucking
muscles to operate
axe,
that shit. That is a
sit
muscle
there,
for you.
ride some stone down, sharpen it.
You would make the axe yourself?
I would do whatever
You
I
wouldn't
needed
just go
to.
buy it at Home Depot?
No.
So just to be clear, where would you get the metal from? Would you smelt the metal yourself too?
She's so
You
fucking
don't
dumb,
necessarily
man.
need metal.
But you need a brain that you don't have actually.
No. I'm talking.
Might not get very far because the wood will get.
I'm sorry. So is
Whatever,
metal not a component of an axe?
You don't necessarily need a.
You don't necessarily
axe.
need
You said you
anything.
would get an axe.
If I had to make one with the materials I had
cut down.
available,
Spider, what's up?
You'd cut down a tree.
How are you?
would you rather I gnaw at it?
What do you mean? You just look. You're saying you don't need men, and you would just go live on an island by yourself. But how would you get there?
Marvin, what's up, mate?
A mountain, a
That Wilson guy annoying me. I would say I'm not going to be taken by a pressure who was a girl. Something like what? Who's Wilson? You gonna be sad? Why am I gonna be sad? Fire, everything okay? And if you don't want to talk about it in the chat, I understand. No, that's Andrew, man. Maybe it's Andrew Wilson. I'm not sure. Maybe you're right. I don't know. He's a cool dude. I don't agree with everything he says, but he's a cool dude, actually. He's a really logic man. Don't like him? Why not?
cave. It doesn't. I'm not.
Are you
specific
insinuating
to
that
the
women
island.
can't arrive at an island without a man's help? Why can't we get to an island without you? I don't understand that.
Well, I mean, she's saying she would build a boat, so I'm.
What the fuck? Are you okay? Yeah, but how you got burned again? You go to the sea or something? But just try to avoid staying at the sun or like cover. I know it might be hot. Walking, and just by that, is it that hot? If you wear something to cover yourself like from the behind? Try to avoid it somehow with an umbrella, anything. In a new area. Yeah, but take care of your skin, okay? It's because you actually got burned like a couple days ago, if I remember well. So be careful. When my back got burned, I did not went to the sea for like half a month for sure. Shoulder and upper arms last Monday. Yeah. Just be careful because now your skin is not as powerful as it was when you first got burned out. So you gotta, it needs to recover. You need to become actually red. Oh, even worse. What the fuck? And they say you might have to go outside, but try. I understand if it's hot, you have to take care of your skin first off, and all the other things later. Be careful. All right.
Exploring.
Build a boat.
Why can't a
Build
woman
a
build
hut.
Well,
Build-
I'll actually take it further. So I.
Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get the boat?
Men, and there was only women in society. Society would be in free fall collapse within hours.
Okay, that's something. I like that you make moves. Yeah, always. That's why they work. Nothing good comes just with good. So what we do today is the question of the ages, and the majority of actually American women, Pyro is one of them. Pyro is a smart man. They believe that. Okay, Pyro, don't get mad or anything, right? Don't take anything personal. I hope you're not. They believe that they don't need a man in their life. This is where the delusion brain of let's say the majority of American women for sure, because I don't know about Greece, because in Greece I think they're not, some of them, they're not too many dumb. Pyro, so you're saying that if I stop streaming, you'll be okay? I'm fucking joking. That's a good fight. Okay, that's how you are. Okay. I never came again. Aww. All right. So let's continue the conversation, because I really want to see what dumb other thing they're gonna say. Let me be completely honest. Like that's the idea. Let's go with the biology first. Let's go to the animal part, right? You have lions. Do you really believe that a lioness can survive by her own without a? Because lions have one male leader, right? So she can survive like that in her own, in the wild. Fuck no. The same thing comes with humans. Women are not, they don't have survivor instincts. That's biology. Yes, there are exceptions. That woman might learn about things and whatever. I'm talking about the majority. If she has to. Makes me feel uncomfortable. Oh, I don't want to make you guys uncomfortable. I'm just completely honest, that's all. You know, I'm an honest guy. Some things I'm saying, it doesn't sound good. I understand. You can disagree. That's fine. There's no big deal. I'm just saying the reality of the world, because unfortunately, the delusion, and I'm not saying men are perfect. Fuck no. Most men these days are fucking idiots. They are. Just saying. Magus, you're not out of them. For sure. Okay? If I had an idiot in my chat, I would know. And it was gonna be blocked already. No, Magus, you can be yourself, man. You don't. We already said that we are an exception. That's the fact we are in the stream, is because you know, I talk about things usually, right? So if that doesn't if you make you anytime like sticking, okay, I kind of agree with that guy a little bit. That means that you're outside of this stupidity. I'm talking about the majority, which is 50%. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking fun. So males have a biological instinct about surviving, and it's truth. And no, again, I'm not saying that women cannot survive by themselves. Most of them they can. The majority they can. They're gonna die themselves out there. And men can survive out there, and the majority of men. Just because it's our biology. We hunt. Let's go all the way back there. We hunt, we take the food, we go to the family, And what men cannot do is nurture, like, or even cook sometimes. Ramsey, I'm sorry. And you know, the female will like cook the food, take care of the kids, and the man. That's how we survive. We need each other. The fact that, and even a man, if he can survive, he's gonna stay alive longer than a female, but he might end up dying from depression because he has no one to take care of him. What the fuck is going on with the camera? Whoa, what the fuck? Wait. What the fuck is going? Guys, give me a sec. They hugged me! Is it better? Yeah, it's better. We're good? I think we're good. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. A hacker, maybe. Let's continue.
And do not and cannot. This is my claim, right? Even stronger.
Magnus, I understand what you're saying about Andrew. I don't know if you actually know him. You might know him. I don't know if his last name is Wilson. I don't know. But Andrew is a smart guy. He loves to debate. I don't agree with everything he says. But most of the things I have heard about him, they're right.
Than don't know how, but actually cannot maintain modern infrastructure. It's not even possible.
Why?
I'm okay with
Because-
living in a
Because
mud-built hut.
yeah,
That's fine.
I don't even think that
Lady, you can talk all you want. Talking is easy. I really want to see you act on that shit, and then we'll talk again.
they could do that easily. It's because of the way that our bone structures are set, and then the way that we regulate our body temperature. So you would probably
Bro,
say,
I'm never gonna say I don't need a woman in my life. Never. It's stupid, man. The people that have the idea I don't need a woman, I don't need a man, like, it's fucking stupid, bro. Let's be honest here. For fuck's sake.
if you were to look at the scope of women who are in the workplace who make complaints a lot of times what they complain about is the temperature. And they say, well, in a gendered scope.
And by the way, I did not know what he's gonna say.
Tend to wear dresses.
Guys, should hear
men
that.
tend to, wear suits and this kind of thing, right? So we're always cold, and but the truth is that even if they were in the same attire that you were in, they could still regulate the temperature of their bodies better. Men are less prone to take damage just on the work site, right? Building things, crafting things are less likely to take damage because of their bone density. I do not think that you could juxtapose or...
But I'm not saying you cannot live without them. I'm just saying, for the reality check, to actually be your happiest, you will need them. You know? You can survive without them, yes. But for the fullest of your happiness, you will need them. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Delete the bug of my... Yeah. We only love. Exactly.
in some way take women and then have them take over men's jobs collectively, even if you...
Just imagine, I don't have anything against lesbians and gays, okay? Only those who try to push it in the world. Imagine a world with just gay men. Or imagine a world with just lesbians. It could be a disaster. A disaster.
Gave them the same knowledge that those men had, and that they could actually physically accomplish those.
Why can't I
Not
use
sure.
my
Wait,
big, smart woman brain to build a robot to do the physical work for me that I can't do? That's what I'm saying. As long as I...
Because the robot was created by a man, so that's how you know what's a robot. So, in the first place, a man helped you know what a robot is, so you can make your robot. Goodbye.
have the tools, my brain
Women
can
don't
figure out any
exist in
puzzle. I just
chemistry
need
and
access to the tools. You're right. I
construction.
can't lift hundreds of pounds,
guys,
but I can build a
engineering.
robot that can lift hundreds of pounds because I'm smart enough to figure it out.
That
It's just.
Wait, what?
It's just.
Of all the lifting that occurs when it comes to like construction or infrastructure, what percentage of that is done by robots?
Well. So hang on.
I
hang
don't
on.
know. I don't
Well, let
build
me-
things.
well,
But
let-
if I chose to get interested, I'd learn.
Hang on
I
a
just
second.
don't
Let me
choose
let me
to.
get into this
I don't need to.
with you for just a second.
Just to make it, to just say it. This lady right here understands she had a bad past with men. I respect that. But she asked in the previous video was the question of would you rather be in a forest with a bear or a man? And she chose a bear. I'm just saying, man. Like, yeah, no, Byro.
You would agree that men right now don't like lifting heavy shit.
No, that's why we
So
built.
then
That's
why aren't
why
they
wheels
building-
existed
so
because
that-
we learned
yeah,
that we can roll things on
but
them.
hang
It's a
on,
tool.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Why aren't they building then big massive robots to do all this heavy lifting for them for things like roofing and things?
Probably because it gives them job
They have
security.
cranes.
They would still have job security.
Would they have job security if women were building the robots
Yeah,
and didn't need men
it's a
to
matter
be
of
a part of it?
possibility.
Yes.
I mean, I haven't answered the question yet. I don't think that, I think the world needs men and women. Obviously, we can't reproduce without sperm. I want to have a baby and I need a sperm donor to.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Bro, if somebody asked me, would you rather be in the forest with a woman or even a crazy woman or a bear? I will always choose a woman. Like, what the fuck? Have you seen like, you know what I want to do? I want to just take one of these dumbasses and be like, okay, sit here. There's a room with a bear inside. You see the bear? There's a room with a man. You don't know if the bear is friendly, it might be for a zoo. You don't know if the man is crazy. Okay? Where you would rather go? Do you really believe she's gonna see the bear and she's gonna be like, I'm gonna go to the bear? I really want to see that. I really want to see you get in there because I can guarantee you she's gonna choose immediately without thinking the door with a man. A bear.
Like, I'm not saying that I want a world eradicated of men.
Okay, we're going to assume
I'm-
that you have enough sperm on ice to repopulate with women only for 200 years.
Then yeah, I don't think we need men. If
Yeah,
that's the
then it
case.
wouldn't be-
If
it wouldn't
sperm
be
was
any
the
problem.
if sperm is off the table, I think that I respect the fact that a lot of women love men and want them in their life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I just have one last follow-up on this, and then I'll let it go.
Yeah.
What is a solenoid?
I don't know.
Hang on.
I
A
don't know. I
solenoid.
don't even know what that means.
What is a
Sorry.
What is a solenoid? What is a solenoid? Solenoid? What is a solenoid? Solenoid?
Do you guys know?
Okay. Inside of your car, there's a battery. What voltage is it?
12.
What?
Sorry.
See, this is a lot of him. Okay.
Bro,
I don't know anyway.
Okay.
12.
What happened?
I don't know.
What he
I wouldn't
did?
have known it.
So, last thing, right? Can you just tell me the steps of changing a tire
Take off the lug nuts,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to change tire.
with
torque wrench,
a torque? Okay.
take the lug nuts off, get the tire off, make sure your brake pads, everything is all good, put the tire back on, make sure you screw them all on.
I want to see you do it.
What she said. I don't know. I haven't changed tire.
She forgot that you need to. Just
Forget
do
what
it
she
in
forgot, just tell me what it is.
Okay, so you have to raise the car up on whatever side the tire's on, and then take the bolts off, take the tire off, put the new tire on, put the bolts back on, and then lower it down.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. He really wants to answer his question. I get what you're saying, man. Yeah, but he's doing an experiment, you know? He has to do these questions because otherwise it's just gonna become a emotional debate, you know? So he generates it somehow to not make it that personal. I think that's what he's trying to do. But I get what you're saying.
Works, I could watch it on YouTube and learn in 5 minutes if I didn't.
I've done it.
So-
Who built YouTube? Oh, a man. Oh, so you're gonna watch it from YouTube that a man built it. So that's how you're gonna know. Thank you.
Yeah, I believe you. I trust you over. Yeah.
Hey, I've never pretended this whole time. I'd love for a guy to change my tire. In fact, I think they should know how.
Do you know
All
change
power
the
to
tire?
We have an honest one. At last, man, honestly.
I personally don't even have a car, so I wouldn't know, but I've seen it. Yeah. I'll read the owner's manual and do what it tells me to do like I did when I had to do it.
This last question, completely non-gendered. So you can't use the gendered norm expectation for it. Very simple question. How would you go about sharpening a knife?
How would I go about sharpening a knife? You find
That the man built
it's a specific kind of stone that you can
the microphone.
rub against the knife to sharpen it.
Okay.
I don't know the specific
How would you
stone.
go about sharpening a knife?
I would buy a knife sharpener.
That's what I was gonna say.
Just like assuming we have no tools.
Which a man built?
Or just like I have.
I just love to do that. Man.
Sharpening a knife, yeah.
I mean, you use like a whetstone, right?
And then what do you do with it?
Sharpen it with the grain.
Okay.
Yeah, either buy a knife sharpener or use a whetstone and
How would you sharpen a knife on a whetstone? Walk me through
literally,
it.
like pretend that my fist is a stone and this is holding a knife. I keep doing that
At
and-
an angle.
At an angle, yeah. I don't know the actual terminology.
Do you
but
know what angle?
I can visually kind of figure out the angle
Not
through
completely.
practice.
So if you
but I
can
don't know it
visually,
off the top of my
you can
head.
visually think of it. So if I asked you to visually think of a 90-degree angle, can you give me a 90-degree angle with your hand?
Yeah, 90-degree angle is
Okay,
like,
so then you can visualize the angle. So what angle would you sharpen a knife at?
whatever angle showed me results. I'd keep trying until I figured it out.
I can do it.
Sharpen a knife.
Yeah, I'm going with the sharpener technology, dude. Why
Sharpen a knife.
Definitely use a sharpener.
How? How would you sharpen it on a sharpener, a whetstone?
But that's the thing. He has to be a little bit tough, you know, because that's the only reason that he can actually wake some of them up. That's all.
Same as they said, at an angle.
What
See, test
angle?
it out.
But I get what you're saying. That's the guy. Don't get it. You don't like him. You don't have to like him. You don't have to understand him. It's okay.
45-degree angle.
Okay, and then did anybody miss a step with the whetstone? It's called a whetstone.
Getting it wet it.
Okay, and just that's it. Those are the only questions that I had.
So I just want to hop in and say that look, I've said from the beginning, I love men. Men and women are the yin and the yang.
Yeah,
we
but
need
she
each
was going to
other.
get an axe and build a boat and go to an
I know
island.
she was having a castaway Tom
Right?
Hanks moment.
Yeah.
Yes, but I think it's completely ignorant to act like without men, women would just completely fail as a society. So many successful men acknowledge women and men. We have different strengths. I bring women into my business.
Okay, we're gonna take every sperm that you can find, every creation that happened, every scientific whatever, okay, and we're gonna disappear forever. By default, you will die because you cannot reproduce without us. And if we stay alone, the same thing is gonna happen. We're gonna die without you. Wake the fuck up.
For this, they think in a way I don't. I think in a way they don't. You know, I had Dave Portnoy on my show.
Bro,
funny
I
enough,
just
when he
cannot
was
hear all
mentioning
this
her boyfriend with the Me Too thing.
That's-
At the height of
For
his
some reason, I
Me Too
want-
scandal, when he was getting hit pieces on him, the whole thing. And he's like, am I a misogynist? I brought in a female CEO. It was the best decision I ever made to run Barstool because she was the best at the job.
You mean a media company?
What is the difference?
Yeah, but I understand that. But you know, if I disagree, is that back then, okay, exactly. Exactly, because all back in the day, like the men were like, I don't know why, but women nowadays, most women, they took that picture of a man that he was just a bad bad monster, that he was like enslaving his wife. Like, yes, there were men that were tyrants and all that, but that was not the majority of men. I will argue that women back then were more happy when she did not have to work for another man to a company, and where the men just will come back home and just give them what they want. They're gonna have fun with their kids, see their friends. I will argue that now women are more enslaved than they were back then, because there's nothing that to be ashamed of cooking and cleaning. Because when we say that, most women, like, they get tricked, like, oh, what the fuck you say, oh, I'm not a slave. Just, you were just taking care of the man you love. Now you're taking care of the man that he doesn't even give a fuck about you. He's just paying you. That's all you do. Exactly, Byro. But that's the thing, like, it's okay. It's what they say, and I'm trying to, like, I'm not exactly 100% that it's actually like that, but they say that in one family you need a leader, you need a final decision maker, and everybody, most men, they're gonna argue that has to be a man for the family to work, right? But that doesn't mean that he doesn't listen to his wife. Let me not go there. Yeah, bro, we need each other. That's what people need to understand nowadays. And understand in America it's like that. You see that that's not one video. Brandon, I think his name is Brandon. He makes a lot of these videos, and most of the time is these kind of videos, man. Like, they have no clue. Now, I've seen how men react though in the streets. They're fucking, bro. They're so thirsty for a female. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I see that and I'm like, fuck me. They're right. Most women that they say that they don't feel safe out there. Yes, it's because the reason are men, for sure. The majority, not the majority. I don't know if the majority. I don't think so. I think it's like the most miserable ones. But, bro, it's like crazy. If you see the clips, it's like insane. I'm gonna show you some clips one day.
Friendly, he has more power
I
than
mean,
the
it has
show.
nothing to do with survival or infrastructure.
He's talking. It is infrastructure. He's talking about. He
Barstool
said.
Sports is an infrastructure company.
He's talking. He said if men were eradicated, civilization.
Bro, look, this is my boy, bro.
Would decline.
I mean,
We're
he's
not
just
talking.
like-
We're not talking procreation. We're talking how things are run.
Yeah, yeah.
You're saying, are you?
What?
Are you?
If
pro-
women
talking
can
about
keep
the
a home
physical-
running, they can't keep a community
You keep
running
a
in
home
some
running.
sense.
You keep a home running with electricity. No, I mean,
Wait,
you shake
have-
your head, but do you keep a home running with electricity?
Not to,
Am I
but
modern
but
day
even
home?
on an emotional level, like how many of you guys have experienced
doesn't have anything to say.
parents who have passed away when the
She just woke up a little
grandmother
bit.
passes away first, and the men fall apart. They cannot survive. Like
That
men
has
need women.
nothing to
Yes, we never said we don't need women. We never said that. Brandon asked the question, do you need men? And this dummy started like, no.
Yes,
So,
it does.
if we're talking
Brian.
about
He's-
Pyro, is that the point I'm trying to make is yes, they can go without the man, and you can go without the man for a relationship, but can you keep surviving without a man? That's the whole point we make here, you know? Yes, of course, I can go with a woman without the law, like loving and whatever. Yeah, okay, that's fine, but which I think I'm gonna argue that it's better to go with, but still, yes, of course we can function like that, but the whole point here is, in general, like, who keeps the electricity running, who keeps the internet running, who keeps the food running, who does this? And most of these jobs that they're men based. That's why you have that debate. But let's go with the woman part. What if I get sick? Where are the nurses? Where are jobs, other jobs? Like, what if I have to put my kid to a school, which for a teacher I prefer to be a woman? I mean, it can be a man as well, but when the kids are really young, I would prefer a woman to take care of them than a man. That's because we have different roles. Doesn't mean that, oh, we're not equal. Yeah, we're not the same, but we are equal. We are. But we're different. And they got, you're right, they got so brainwashed, some of them, that they believe that they're better than the men. That's why you have a debate and I'm getting mad. Magnus.
Said it's survival. He's
No, hold
talking
on.
about okay.
Yes, the men would be sad if all the women disappeared.
They
Exactly.
would be sad. They
50%,
wouldn't even be.
I'm gonna
we need
say
each other.
50%.
He's
Yes.
saying if women are if men were eradicated.
But if you're gonna argue about surviving mode, men, in general, they're gonna survive more longer than the female because we have biological survival instinct, and we are stronger. Like, it's just how it is. But yes, at the point we're gonna get fucked, of course. Aww.
Women would just totally, their civilization would.
Yes,
just,
it would. It would crumble.
collapse, yeah.
Yes.
It would crumble.
But the
There you
same
go.
in reverse.
No,
Nope.
no. It would suck for men. Men would be very upset.
That's just
But because men occupy these positions of when it comes to critical.
Okay, I'm gonna disagree and agree with Brandon here. Is his name Brandon? I'm not sure, man. And I know the guy, so but whatever. I don't fucking remember his name. A boy, sorry. Yeah, I think it's Brandon. Okay, so these two they're saying now that men can actually keep surviving. Yes and no. Let's put it that way. They have a bigger chance for sure.
Infrastructure, yeah, it would be terrible for men too. There would be problems, huh?
Women,
Almost
engineers,
none.
and
Almost none in critical infrastructure jobs exist, yeah.
So here,
Maybe that's because of the way the
look,
patriarchy is created.
I feel like
for a while,
There's not-
it
wait,
doesn't allow
there's some-
Hang on,
so-
I see
exactly,
truth
we're
in what
finding
you're
a
saying,
chance.
in that women may be naturally inclined to be in other sectors of work than men, right? Whether it be science or tech or whatever, that may be more male, male
Yeah.
dominant, but that's just idiotic to act like.
No, it's not.
Saying that it's idiotic, again,
But it is.
it doesn't. That's not an argument, though. An argument. So if you wanted to
You
argue
could also
this,
argue men are aggressive, they're naturally, fighters. You could also argue they take each other all the fuck out.
I don't think you could argue that, because we could do it now, and women couldn't stop it.
Wow.
I mean, so you wouldn't disagree.
Quietness.
That men collectively decided to take each other and women out. There's not anything women could do about that, right?
Exactly.
I think women could stop that, yes.
Doing what? What could they do if men decided to do that? What
I
could
think
women do about it?
generally, I talk about the gender differences.
She's mad because she got a reality check there, and they got scared for sure.
is, right? Men are physical. Women and men who are strong and confident men will admit women are
Private chat.
verbal, we're manipulative, we're cunning in a different way mentally.
Yeah, but you're
where
changing
men
the
act.
scenario, so let me try
I'm
it
not
again.
changing the scenario.
If men
Women would use their mind.
collectively decided to
Women
do
would
this.
use their verbal ability, their manipulation, their whatever it is, to stop it.
And
It's
men,
not
let's say
hard,
men
dude.
ignored all that. What could women do about it?
But that's predicated on men would ignore all that.
That's right. It's a hypothetical, which is predicated upon the conditional that they decided to do X thing.
They're gonna go and fucking get their nails bigger so they can cut your throat. Yeah.
What could
That's one
women
thing.
do about it?
Run away. Like that's pretty much it. I mean, we could think
You're
but
missing
we
my
could build
point.
together and then
Everyone
fight
has access
back.
to
Like I don't.
Lady, you lost the argument. Please be quiet. You're just saying trash right now. You were sounding, but in a like couple of minutes, he was like reasonable, but now she's like, if he got emotional and he cannot, that's accepted truth.
We could build a woman army. All we need is the technology. We don't need the brawn.
Oh, the technology girl again. Even if you have technology, men, the better is in war. They're just better at war. It's just what we do. We're gonna kill another man so we can get our family safe and destroy his family. That's how they work. What lesson is that? Yeah, lesson learned for sure, but we still have debates here.
We just need the tools, Queen. Like, we could all join together and have our own guns, and I
But
can protect my home.
I'm gonna talk to her in the camera right now. You with the red that you cannot see me. You are delusional. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Fuck off. I don't know. I got mad. I got emotional.
home and my
Men
family
are
from anyone.
on the daily influenced by women and what women think, how
I
they
agree.
dress, how they act.
Sure.
So you're telling me if women are saying a certain thing, they're just going to be like, bye, bitch, and ignore them, except for maybe some of the.
Well, I don't know. Have you
Neanderthals
ever?
in your comments.
do you-
The
are-
dudes who watch my
do
shit,
you-
by the
do
way,
you
are fucking
agree
awesome.
right this second that there is a huge swath of planet Earth where men
Oh,
not only
okay.
dismiss what women say, but say, "Shut the fuck up and put on this hat, or else." Do you agree or disagree with that?
Say that again?
That there's a large swath of this planet we currently live in and cultures where they go, "Shut the fuck up, I don't care about your opinion. Now put on this little hat or else."
Of course, and how is that working out for them? I
Fine.
talked about Iran. Is it fine?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you see, it is fine because, and no, I'm not saying it because it's a. Oh, this is hard to answer, honestly. Guys, experience it. Yell as all as you want. I'm going with you. So, what Andrew said here is he talks about to put. How can I explain that? And he's completely right, man. Society works better if it was how it was like a couple years ago. When most women were wifey materials, men were like the leaders of the family and whatever. They were just going to work to take care of the family, and the female like took care of the kids. Shut the fuck up and listen. And that's why I'm not. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, he doesn't. Yeah, but. There are exceptions that, yes, so, and some parts, some fucked up men did that for sure. But yeah, no, it's not about being right. Like, but he has the man has to be the final decision maker because he's not thinking emotionally, you know, because women are more emotional than men. So sometimes they might not make the best decisions, but sometimes they're gonna say something to the man, and the man is gonna be like, you know what, you're right. So it's a teamwork, but he has to be a leader and a final decision maker. And that's proof that because this is how we were living back in the days, and if you see the divorce rate, it was lower. Not because women did not, like they were enslaved or whatever. It was because they were happy and they did not care. That's it.
Well,
You think they?
what I'm asking.
Because if you're gonna be realistic here, in the end of the day, the best thing that can happen to a woman is being a mother and see her kids grow up, and for a man or a father is to be proud of his kids. I think that's the best thing that can happen to a human being. Now, I don't have any proof, but this is what I actually think. Divorce rate was lower back then. Exactly, bro. Then as women, yeah, that's why I'm saying it's a big issue. Exactly. Yeah, that's another whole point, that the people that they control the society, they did that on purpose, because you know what they did, man? I hope I'm not gonna get cancelled here. So they did that because they saw that we are 7 billion people, so they had to find a strategy to get less people in the world. And what they did worked. Because you can see so many single moms nowadays, or not even single moms, like women that are like 40 years old, 50 years old. And there's nothing wrong if that's what you actually want, but some of them, they're just they're posting on Instagram. If you can see some clips, and they were like, I fell for this bullshit that to be a feminist. Like Pyro said, they got brainwashed. And now it's too late for them to fix their life. It's sad, man. It's honestly sad. Yeah, man. Yeah. But that doesn't mean they were enslaved. It just... Bro, some women, they're gonna argue with this feminist woman. That they're gonna be like, no, I wanted men to take care of me, and I don't care about having all these trust rights, because it doesn't matter in the end of the day, man. Just stupid things that people created. Yeah, mostly social media, Pyro, yes. Yeah, mostly social media. Yeah, exactly, Magnus, exactly, man. Look, social media it's beautiful. If you know how to use it, it's good. But if you use it for the wrong reasons, it's just fucked up, unfortunately. And most people, they use it for the wrong reasons. You know? It's just sad to see that.
Asking you,
You want to
is
go to Iran?
what
for a
I'm
day? And
asking
think
you
that's fine?
isn't.
Come on.
What I'm asking you is if
We're not saying that that's fine. That's the thing that she has in her mind, that, oh, men do what they want with the women, they're slaves. No, they're not slaves. They're fucking happier than you are. Trust me on that. Have you ever seen a family like that? Yes, there are families that they're fucked up. That was always the case, man. There are fucked up families, toxic ones, and good ones. You cannot blame the good ones for the toxic ones because it was like that. You understand?
and collectively, which they right this second do, not in hypothetical land, right this second, they go, all of you are second-class citizens, like they do right now in large swaths of planet Earth. What can women do about that?
Get rid of as many of them as you can before they get you.
Let her answer.
Okay.
What can women do about that if men
Fight
collectively?
against it.
How?
Do you want
Yeah,
us to
they
say
are,
that we
and
can't
sad.
do anything and like want
Is that
that?
gonna make
No,
like,
I
them
wanted. I
better?
just want an
They
argument.
can fight however the fuck.
But like some of them, right? Now, it's pretty much the majority of American women, though. And they think they're free, but in reality, life passed their eyes like that. And they're gonna realize that when it's late. You know, when a woman realizes that she's fucked, if she really wanted to have kids or whatever, when she gets old and she sees that man doesn't see her anymore. That's it. And then she realized, I'm a dumb fuck. I would prefer to have a man from a young age, have a family. Yes, sometimes it cannot work out, I understand that. But mostly it's because of social media nowadays, because that's a strategy, right? But yeah.
Kick, scream, tear, whatever the fuck. Don't.
Well, I don't understand. Why aren't the women over there doing that then? Fight, kicking, and tearing.
Yeah. That's a fucking awesome point.
Got me falling